Hey there, fellow nostalgia enthusiasts. Do you remember the days when black and white screens transported us to simpler times, and the flickering light of a TV set held us in thrall? Ah, those cozy moments spent in front of the tube, perhaps with a bowl of popcorn, as we delved into the captivating world of entertainment. And if you've ever tuned into the 1961 movie Parrish, well, you're in for a delightful trip down memory lane. Tell me, have you watched this timeless gem back in the days? It's one of those movies that have etched unforgettable memories in the hearts of many. Whether you were mesmerized by the gripping storyline, captivated by the characters, or perhaps you have some delightful anecdotes to share, I'd love to hear all about it. What were your favorite moments? Did any character leave a lasting impression? Share your experiences, and let's reminisce about those good old times when movies like Parrish took us on incredible journeys. Now, let's step back in time and discover some fascinating random facts about this cinematic gem. Get ready for a journey through history and the magic of Hollywood, where facts are often stranger than fiction. Parrish, released in 1961 and directed by Delmer Daves, is a coming-of-age drama set against the backdrop of a Connecticut tobacco farm. The film centers around the eponymous character Parrish McLean, played by Troy Donahue, a young man who becomes entangled in the complex world of tobacco farming and its intricacies. As he navigates this unfamiliar terrain, he forms relationships with a host of memorable characters, including his love interest, Alison, portrayed by Connie Stevens, and the enigmatic Judd, played by Karl Malden. The film's unique style is characterized by its lush cinematography that captures the picturesque setting and the struggles and aspirations of the characters. Parrish made a notable impact on popular culture by exploring themes of ambition, love, and the clash between tradition and modernity. Its portrayal of the tobacco industry shed light on an often overlooked aspect of American agriculture. The 1961 movie Parrish showcases the cultivation of Connecticut shade tobacco. This tobacco variety was first planted around 1900 and, at its peak, covered over 20,000 acres. However, as of 2018, only about 2,000 acres are cultivated annually. This leaf is highly sought after by premium cigar makers who use it as the outer layer or wrapper for their products. Its scarcity and unique qualities make it a valuable commodity in the cigar industry. The film also marks a significant moment in the career of superstar Claudette Colbert. Parrish is her final feature film, following her last appearance in Texas Lady in 1955. After this movie, she would not grace the screens, big or small, until the miniseries The Two Mrs. Grenvilles in 1987. Notably, Parrish features a 1957 Ford Fairlane 500 Sunlighter as the red and white company car. This classic automobile adds a touch of vintage charm to the film. In conclusion, Parrish offers a glimpse into the world of Connecticut shade tobacco and stands as the final cinematic chapter in Claudette Colbert's illustrious career. The movie's use of the iconic 1957 Ford Fairlane 500 Sunlighter adds a touch of nostalgia to the story, making it a must-see for enthusiasts of vintage vehicles and classic Hollywood. In the 1961 movie Parrish, directed by Delmer Daves, there is an interesting tidbit about one of the actors, Karl Malden. In a scene set in Raike's office, Malden's character mentions that it just so happens that Sekulovich is irrigating his fields. Sekulovich is actually Karl Malden's real name. He had a knack for subtly working his real name into dialogue in various films, a notable example being in Patton and Birdman of Alcatraz. Joshua Logan was originally supposed to direct the film, but was replaced by Delmer Daves. Logan had initially considered Clark Gable and Vivian Leigh for the parental roles, and even tested Warren Beatty and Jane Fonda, among others, for the younger characters. These behind-the-scenes details add an intriguing layer to the making of Parrish, offering a glimpse into the casting choices and the actor's clever use of his real name in the script. The 1961 movie Parrish is a classic film from that era. While there's not much information available about the wireworms affecting the tobacco crop and Parrish's red and white company car, we can focus on an interesting aspect of the movie. Parrish is a drama film directed by Delmer Daves and stars Troy Donahue, Claudette Colbert, and Karl Malden. It tells the story of a young man named Parrish McLean who works on a tobacco plantation in Connecticut. The film explores the challenges and drama he faces in his life, including his relationships and ambitions. Set against the backdrop of the tobacco industry, the movie showcases the struggles and conflicts that Parrish encounters as he navigates through life. It's a coming-of-age story with elements of romance and family dynamics. While Parrish may not be as well known as some other movies from that era, it still offers a compelling narrative and a glimpse into the issues and aspirations of the time. In conclusion, Parrish is a 1961 movie that delves into the life of a young man working on a tobacco plantation, offering a narrative filled with drama and emotion. In the 1961 movie Parrish, there's an interesting tidbit about actor Karl Malden, whose real name was Sekulovich. In one scene in Raike's office, Malden's character mentions that it just so happens that Sekulovich is irrigating his fields. This wasn't a random line, it was a clever way for Malden to slip his real name into the dialogue. He did something similar in other films like Patton and Birdman of Alcatraz. Malden had a knack for incorporating his name into his roles. That's a fun bit of trivia from Parrish, but it doesn't stop there. The movie's production also had some notable casting considerations. Director Joshua Logan originally wanted Clark Gable and Vivien Leigh to play the parents in the film. However, that didn't come to fruition. Instead, Warren Beatty and Jane Fonda were among the actors tested for the younger characters. The final cast choices shaped the film as we know it today. And finally, Parrish marked an important milestone in the career of Claudette Colbert. It was her last feature film. Prior to Parrish, she had appeared in Texas Lady in 1955. After Parrish, she didn't grace the big or small screen until the miniseries The Two Mrs. Grenvilles in 1987. It was the end of an era in the world of cinema for this superstar. These interesting details add depth to the story behind Parrish and the people involved in making it. It's a reminder that even in a straightforward film, there are often hidden gems and fascinating behind-the-scenes stories. The Invisible Wordsmith, Unsolved Mysteries of Hollywood's Phantom Screenwriter in 1961, the movie Parrish made its mark in Hollywood. While the film itself had its fair share of glamour, there was a mystery that has intrigued cinephiles for years: the identity of the elusive screenwriter. Despite the fame and recognition the movie achieved, the screenwriter's name remains shrouded in secrecy. The cast members of Parrish delivered memorable performances, yet the screenwriter's contribution to the film's success remains anonymous. In Hollywood, where names often mean everything, this enigma has piqued curiosity. The power of support in Hollywood is no secret, especially when it comes to cast members facing diseases. In the case of Parrish, many Hollywood stars faced personal battles behind closed doors. Their strength in numbers and mutual support became an essential part of their journeys through challenging times. While Hollywood often portrays glitz and glamour, there's a darker side that's seldom discussed. The cast members of Parrish witnessed and experienced incidents on the red carpet that have had a lasting impact on their lives. The movie industry's relentless pursuit of success has left scars on some of its brightest stars. Hollywood has seen its fair share of greed-driven individuals. In the case of the cast members of Parrish, their tragic Hollywood journeys were often shaped by the decisions made by those who sought to profit from their talent. The untold stories of the cast members of Parrish in vintage Hollywood reveal a different side of the entertainment industry. These stories, shrouded in mystery, shed light on the complex and sometimes harrowing experiences of those who brought the silver screen to life. Behind the glitz and glamour of vintage Hollywood, there lies a tapestry of hidden stories, unsolved mysteries, and tales of strength in the face of adversity. The cast members of Parrish remain emblematic of a bygone era, where the price of fame often came at a high cost. So, while Parrish may be remembered as a classic of its time, it is the untold stories of its cast members and the enigmatic screenwriter that continue to intrigue and haunt Hollywood enthusiasts to this day. As we draw the curtain on our journey through the cinematic time machine and bid adieu to the 1961 classic, Parrish, I invite you to take a moment to reflect on your personal connection with this timeless gem. Parrish isn't just a movie, it's a portal to a bygone era, a window into the past, a canvas on which dreams and desires were painted. This film beautifully encapsulates the struggles, hopes, and aspirations of its characters, mirroring the universal human experience. In the lush tobacco fields and smoky barns, the characters' stories entwine with our own. leaving an indelible mark on our hearts. Did you ever find yourself rooting for Parrish, the young tobacco farmer, as he battled the trials of love and labor? Or perhaps you resonated with one of the other characters, each with their unique struggles and triumphs. The beauty of cinema lies in its ability to make us empathize, to make us feel, to connect. I invite you to share your cherished memories and thoughts about Parrish. Whether it's a particular scene that left an imprint on your soul or a character whose journey deeply resonated with your own, your words are a testament to the enduring power of this cinematic masterpiece. Your reflections are the building blocks of a shared cinematic history connecting us across time and space. So please take a moment to leave your thoughts, share your nostalgia, and kindle the flame of discussion. Your voice is the key to keeping the magic of Parrish alive. Thank you for joining us on this delightful excursion through time and celluloid. Your time and interest are greatly appreciated as we continue to explore the rich tapestry of human storytelling. Until our next adventure together in the world of words, remember, this outro was